Bridal Babes, we are in Spain. Just kidding. We are still in San Antonio, Texas, conveniently located. This venue, Estancia Del Norte Hotel, is incredible. I cannot wait to show you everything this place has to offer. Bridal suite, room suite, ballroom, reception, private courtyard. It's got everything. Let's go check it out. Okay, Bridal Babes, like I said, Estancia Del Norte has some incredible bridal and groom suites. They are right behind me. Let's go. Hey Bridal Babes, we are at Estancia Del Norte. It is one of the newest wedding venues available for y'all here in San Antonio, Texas. It's centrally located. It's got all these great things and just everything about it is actually really great. And before I ramble on how amazing it is, I am going to introduce Allegra. She works here at Estancia Del Norte and she's going to talk to us a little bit about this venue. So Allegra, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So talk to me about where we're standing right now. It's got great lighting and it's got great colors. Talk to me about it.
So right now we're in the Dahlia Lounge. This is our bridal suite and it's one of the best features of the property. We really wanted to have prime features for weddings. Our motto is where San Antonio celebrates. So we had to make sure there were a lot of really great spaces to celebrate. And this is one of them. It's a very feminine space, lots of space for you to have a large bridal party, a small bridal party. So it's very flexible for any size.
And I think one of the greatest things, viewers, is that typically in hotels or a venue of this kind, there isn't a bridal suite that's solely dedicated to the bride, let alone something of this caliber. So describe to us what our viewers can see or what brides can expect inside this bridal suite.
So inside of the Dahlia Lounge, we have 3 vanity mirrors and sets. So hair and makeup is very, very easy to do, which is exciting. Lots of space for that. There's a lounge area to relax. We have a large table to sit and eat at or put snacks, beverages throughout the day. Super fun feature is we have a press for champagne button and it really works. So champagne is literally just a push of a button away for the bride and all of her friends and family that day.
And honestly, it's got like a lot of photo ops, right? Because right now that's kind of important, right? Let's all admit that we like to post on our gram and TikTok and whatever else we're on. And there's like photo opportunities in here, from like the velvet couches to a neon sign, and like you said, those vanities are just incredible.
The idea was we have this beautiful big space to utilize for brides that day. Same thing for the grooms, the courtyard, everything with the renovation of this property was very well thought out as far as being able to provide space for people to have a good time and enjoy themselves and make new memories with friends and family.
And something that sets this bridal suite apart is also that it has secret access to a secret courtyard. Talk to us about that.
We have a courtyard between the Dahlia Lounge and the Letty Ranch, which is the groom suite. And so completely private patio. It's a beautiful space and there could be a first look out there. You could do a prayer together before. We also could set up food stations so both parties have access during the day. So it's a really versatile space both inside and outside.
So you did touch a little bit on how Estancia Del Norte is a space where you celebrate, and whether that be in the courtyard, ballroom, in here, every space is kind of essentially up for grabs for other events, right?
Yes, absolutely. All of the spaces that we have are very flexible. This room right here, you can do brunch, you could have a baby shower, birthday parties, luncheons, really anything that you envision. We just want it to be all available for anyone to, whatever they envision, we want to make it come true.
And you said anyone, so it's not just for guests then, which some people may think that that's an exclusive thing, but maybe you guys are open to everybody anywhere.
Yes, absolutely. You don't have to be a hotel guest to hold an event here. We have many, many people that just use the spaces for their events and meetings. So this property was originally La Mansión del Norte, and it was originally opened in 1978, and it's had a couple different facelifts until now, and so they completely renovated this property and finished in April. So it's really, I mean, it's essentially brand new, and they redid the whole thing, not just these suites, we redid the courtyard, the hotel rooms, everything is just, I mean, it's, like I said, it's essentially brand new.
Yeah, and it feels new. I mean, viewers, it feels, someone in production, Kat San Antonio Weddings, said that every time she's here, she literally feels like she's not in San Antonio. And we also had another one of our production members say that he felt like he was in Spain. Like, you feel like you're taken away from San Antonio, which is, I mean, that's a unique thing to achieve, I think.
Absolutely, and it's not, I feel like I get that comment all the time, particularly when people are in the courtyard space. We're very close to North Star Mall and the airport, but when you're there, you have absolutely no idea. You feel like you are on vacation somewhere else and not in the middle of San Antonio. And
mentioning the airport, you are close to it. Is there advantages to having a venue that close to the airport?
So if there's out of town guests, we're very close by to the airport, which is awesome. And then we have a shuttle service that goes within a 2-mile radius too. And I've lost track how many different things there are within this 2-mile radius. So there's definitely, the airport is great, lots of restaurants nearby, the mall is nearby. So it's a very convenient location.
So thank you so much for expanding on the bridal suite and talking to us about everything, and including the groom suite. Very excited to go check that out. Will you show it to me?
Absolutely, let's go.
Awesome. One of my favorite things at Estancia Del Norte is their awesome groom suite. Pull anyone?
So this is the Letty Ranch. This is our groom suite, and so you can see complete opposite of the bridal suite. This one is very masculine, lots of leather and wood, and we have a pool table in here, we have poker tables in here, a full bar. So it's a very fun, unique space for the groom on his special day. A lot of venues, I think, don't include a space of this caliber for the groom. Sometimes they can be a little bit, I don't want to say neglected, but we wanted them to have just a good experience on their wedding day as the bride, because they're very important as well. So what's another great reason to have your wedding here is that we do have hotel rooms, of course. We're a hotel. And it's nice whether people are local or they have out-of-town family, because you can celebrate and you know, hey, I have a place to sleep right here. And the room blocks are 10 or more, and we can do as many, up to as many as you're interested in. A lot of times we'll do a discount on the room blocks as well. And then guests are provided with a code or a link. So it's very easy to reserve your room.
To me, that's like huge, guys, because I'm not from here. If I got married here, my family would definitely have to fly in, and that's just one less thing that I have to worry about, because we all know that wedding planning, although it can be fun, there is a side to it that gets a little stressful. So I think that's definitely something you guys have to consider as you're booking your venue, and specifically this one. It's awesome. Talk to us about how the bridal suite and the groom suite is accessible. It's actually a lot easier to get to rather than in other situations where, specifically in hotel venues, it'd be a little different.
Yes, it's very convenient. The Letty Ranch, Dahlia Lounge, the courtyard, the Paseo Bar, our restaurant, all on the same floor. So you don't have to worry about running with your dress or getting stuck in the elevator or having to walk up and down stairs. It makes it very easy.
So Bridal Babes, we've seen the amazing bridal suite and we are standing in this incredible groom's room. I kind of want to switch gears to the ceremony sites. How many ceremony sites do you have? What do they look like? Talk to us about them.
We have an outdoor courtyard as well as the ballroom that can be utilized for ceremonies. The courtyard is probably the most popular space. It's in the center of the hotel, and where we hold the ceremonies is a grass area. It fits about 150 people, and the awesome feature about the grass is that it's actually turf. So what's neat about that is you don't have to worry about mud, you don't have to worry about your heels getting stuck in the ground, and the grass is green all year round. So you have nice, beautiful pictures all the time.
Yeah, because that's like a big deal, guys. Like maintaining a good photo in the good weather is kind of, I mean, you know, San Antonio, we don't got to explain the Texas weather. So yeah, it's awesome. It's green all year round.
Yes, it is. And we also, so our brides can walk on water. We have an inlay that goes over the pool, and so they can walk across the pool straight into their ceremony and make a very, very grand entrance.
Yeah, and who doesn't want that, right? There is, I did notice there's like a fence around the pool currently, but does that change when there's weddings?
Yes, so we'll close the pool when a wedding is going on, and we can actually take the fencing down that's around the pool, and we'll remove the furniture as well. So it's very open and makes for a very photogenic space as well.
And just to re-emphasize, you did say that you closed the pool. So that means that as long as your wedding is in there, there's not going to be like a complete stranger roaming around in there.
No, absolutely not. You won't have to worry about people walking through the middle of your ceremony or disturbing you. We make sure that that area is reserved for everyone's special day.
And I also noticed, and this is just completely random, but I was like in the courtyard earlier and I looked up and I saw like this faint, I don't even know if it's real or not, there's like a layer of like a net or something.
Yes, we have netting going across the opening. That's to keep birds out, help bugs stay out a little bit, so that way you don't have to worry about any creatures. Like you won't have a bird fly in as you're trying to say I do. Yes.
So I thought that was a really important thing to mention. And you have this like regal antique outdoor elevator?
Yes, the elevator is an original feature from the property, and the bride can use that as her entrance too. It's a glass elevator, and so she can come down and everyone will see her through the grass as they're sitting in the ceremony space watching.
Bridal Babes, imagine coming down this unique vintage elevator onto your ceremony, making the most extravagant grand entrance ever. You can do that at Estancia Del Norte. So you did mention the ballroom. We love the courtyard, it's absolutely incredible. The ballroom can also be used as a ceremony site as well?
Yes, we can set up a ceremony in the ballroom as well. Our ballroom is 7,000 square feet, so just depending on how many wedding guests there are, we can utilize the ballroom as well, whether it's for a backup space or maybe it's cold outside and you want to stay indoors for your ceremony.
And that's a really great teaser for the ballroom. I think our viewers definitely want to check that out. So can we go see that?
Yes, let's do it.
Yay. So Bridal Babes, we have made our way to the incredible ballroom. Allegra, tell us more about it.
So our ballroom is about 7,000 square feet, which means it fits up to about 500 people. With that being said, we wouldn't be able to fit a dance floor or other equipment for the special day. So for weddings, I'd say we can fit about 400 in here. It's 3 sections, and so each section can be split up just depending on the wedding's needs.
And you did kind of mention the dance floor. Is that something that's kind of standard with it? What all comes with booking this ballroom?
So we have a variety of packages available. All of the packages include tables, chairs, a dance floor, We include a complimentary hotel room for the bride and the groom the night of, which is really nice. We have a riser available as well, and then we have black and white linens here at the property. But if they wanted to bring in other colors, we absolutely welcome that as well.
So you did say bringing it in, so it kind of makes me think of like the vendors that can come in to create the space or add a little more to the space. Do you guys have a set list of preferred vendors? Do you guys just kind of recommend?
We have some recommended vendors, but they're not restricted to using those. So if there's someone in particular that they would like to go with, that's absolutely okay.
And then that brings me to some of my favorite things, and maybe to me it's one of my most important things for whenever I get married is the food and the drink.
Very important.
Yes, so does that come with the booking? What is that, I mean, can couples get that in their booking?
Yes, so we do all of the catering and the bar here in-house.
Okay.
And so we have a variety of packages that people can get. We can do plated dinners, buffets, food stations, and the menu is very, very big.
Yeah.
Another positive is that if the couple doesn't see what they like on our menu, we're happy to customize it as well.
Did you guys hear that? They can customize to your menu, whatever you guys want. That's important, I think, because sometimes there's special dishes that the couple finds very, I don't know, special to themselves. They had like a perfect dinner or something and they like to recreate that. And then it also kind of speaks to the whole like dietary restrictions or allergies and stuff like that. So you guys can handle everything.
Yes, gluten-free, vegetarian,
Yes.
Whatever, we will take care of that.
So talk to us about what a typical, the wedding day from start to finish would kind of go like here.
So the bride and the groom will be getting ready in their respective suites, and we, when it's ceremony time, walk them over, just depending on what type of entrance that they would like to do, we accommodate that. We have the ceremony, which can be anywhere from half an hour to an hour, however long they like. Followed by the cocktail reception and dinner. It's completely seamless. It's nice that everything is so close together for everybody. And usually the space is for about 5 to 6 hours as far as like ceremony to end time.
Okay.
We typically like to end at midnight just to be respectful of other hotel guests.
Yeah.
But again, it can be flexible. It doesn't have to necessarily stick to 6 hours. It's okay if it's a little bit longer, and of course it's okay if it's shorter too.
Are there any last thoughts that you kind of want to share with our bridal babes? Any advice or just something about the hotel?
I would say my advice is to make sure that they're still having fun. Wedding planning is a lot. It can be stressful, but it's also really, really special time for the couple, just leading up to it and the day of. And so not to forget about themselves and still enjoy that time.
And Allegra spoke to a really important point. Don't stress out too much. And honestly, if you don't want to stress out too much, then you need a book here at Estancia Del Norte, because it sounds like they've got you covered basically everywhere. A great bridal suite, great groom suite, great ceremony, great courtyard, great private courtyard.
Hotel rooms.
Yes, everything, wedding blocks, everything. So thank you so much, Allegra, for showing us this incredible venue. Estancia Del Norte is just a click away. Make sure you check them out on sanantonioweddings.com. And you might even get to meet Allegra herself. She is the director of catering here. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much, Allegra, again. And thank you guys for watching. There you have it, bridal babes. Estancia Del Norte Hotel is an incredible and unique venue that has everything you could ever want. Indoor and outdoor spaces, a bridal and a groom suite. Check out more on sanantonioweddings.com. As always, the buzz doesn't have to stop. Follow us. We are everywhere. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.